Hello my lovely viewers, welcome to another video of sports on your channel of choice, the Fauzan Harun channel. And in this edition I'm going to look at I'm going to review the Premier League match between Chelsea and Leicester City at the Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 2, Leicester City 1, Antonio Rudiger and then Jorginho getting the goals for Chelsea, as well as Kelechi Iheanacho getting the goal for Leicester City. Oh my, Kelechi Iheanacho can't stop scoring. He's got another goal again. And obviously he scored in all the days of the week, ranging from Sunday to Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, up to Saturday. Scored in all of those days for Chelsea, for Leicester City, and so it's interesting for him, and congratulations to him once again. And Chelsea improved massively with respect to the game that they played in the FA Cup, in which they lost 1-0 to Leicester City, and in this time you could see that the players improved their spirit as well as their dedication and commitment with respect to this game. But please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do well to hit the subscribe button and touch the notification bell. Share the program for me if you enjoy my presentation, and then do let me know in the comment box what you feel about my program. And yeah, so the key points of the game, I'm going to highlight some key points of the game here, and one of those points being that Chelsea needs a goal scorer. I've highlighted in my previous show. Those of you who haven't watched the show should do well to watch the show at their own convenience. We need a goal scorer, as it was highlighted in this game once again. And so you could see that now Chelsea is creating the chances, but we lack a goal poacher in the shape of Harry Kane, Lukaku, or Robert Lewandowski, who have been linked with a move to Chelsea. All three have been linked with a move to Chelsea. But you know, obviously, you're going to buy one of them, hopefully. And some Chelsea platforms, I'm surprised with respect to the kind of players people are trying to link Chelsea with, and as to some people are even trying to link Chelsea with Jadon Sancho. Fine, it may be true or not, but I don't think relatively with the current position that Chelsea is in, I think what we need is a goal scorer. We don't need a winger. As we've got so many wingers: Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech, Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner can even switch on to play in the wings. Switch to the wings, and so we've got enough of wingers. We don't need any wingers anymore. We want a goal poacher. I remember during the time of Didier Drogba, Michael Essien, and Lampard and those guys, Ballack, who were scoring 8-2 against Aston Villa, scoring 6-0 against Manchester City, scoring 5-6-7. Now we're finding it difficult to score goals, and so Chelsea needs a goal poacher. We need a goal poacher. We don't need a winger again. We've had enough of wingers. We have so many of them. The Kalumos and Odois are there, so we don't need wingers there. And also, I've observed that Chelsea is giving away free goals in recent games. As even in this game, was not an exception. We gave free goal to Leicester City, as in Matthew Kovacic failed to control the ball, resulted in Ndidi winning the ball and then switching play and passing the ball to Kelechi Iheanacho, who perfectly finished against Edouard Mendy. And we gave away cheap goals. And remember, in the game against Leicester, also in the FA Cup, there was a foul anyway. I wouldn't blame our players. There was a foul leading to the Tielemans Thunderbolt shot. And so, but I also felt that we could have done better with the ball there. So maybe Reece James should have lobbed the ball far upfield rather than doing it a little bit of a lower height for the Chelsea player to stop with his leg and hands. Controversially, you saw he stopped with his legs and hands and fed the ball to Tielemans to score against Chelsea. Yeah, and then against Sheffield United to give a free goal. Rudiger scored an own goal against Edouard Mendy. So we've been giving free goals to our opponents. Too much unnecessary passes at the back is the result of those mistakes. We give so many unnecessary passes at the back. Sometimes, yesterday, as I observed, let me snap a leaflet from the Liverpool game against Burnley. Sometimes you could see that when Alisson was trying to do the passing from the back and it wasn't working, he was trying to play the ball upfield, which I think Chelsea sometimes should do so. I don't know the kind of instruction that the coach gives them. Sometimes at all costs they try to play the ball from the back, and which will result in giving away free goals to our opponents. I find it difficult to believe. And yesterday I was watching the game at home, and I was commenting about that later on. Truly to my words, about after 2, 3, 4 minutes, we gave free goal to Kelechi Iheanacho, because I was annoyed with the current rate of back passing that Chelsea were trying to do at the back. I was complaining while I was watching the game, and lo and behold, we conceded from those mistakes once again, those silly and giftable mistakes. It's a gift we are giving to teams, and I wouldn't want to picture that doing that to Man City, as they will humiliate us. Man City, you don't give them free goals. If even you give them half chances, they take it, let alone giving them free chances. We shouldn't be risking doing that. And also, I've made an observation with respect to the 2 games that we've played recently against Leicester, and I've seen that Reece James is quite doing well in his newfound position at the 3-back. He's fit in, he's slotted in well, excellent. And remember, Christensen is not fit as of now, and even I think, quite controversially, if Christensen comes back, I think at the back, when we have all our players fit in the Champions League final, because of the pace of Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez, and those guys out there, we need pacey defenders at the back, 3 back there. Rudiger, maybe Christensen, and Reece James. Somebody who argue there for Thiago Silva because of his experience, yeah. But I think we shouldn't give him 90 minutes in the game, because we need to tame the City attacking lines. So we need to work tirelessly for 90 minutes. As having Rudiger, Christensen, and maybe Reece James at the back there, who put a plug on Kevin De Bruyne, as well as Riyad Mahrez and Bernardo Silva and those guys, Ilkay Gundogan and those guys. You know, they are pacey. Those guys are pacey, and you need equally pacey defenders to deal with their threats. And so I think that, though in the game, like in the FA Cup final, we lost, but I highlighted that point. I don't know if I highlighted it in one of my presentations, because I seen that Reece James is thriving and doing well in his newfound position that the coach has deployed him at the back. Timo Werner is still not perfect in timing his run, as he's been getting so many offside. I think one statistics also indicate that he scored 14 disallowed goals. How can that be? As a striker, you need to time your run. That you don't need to be rushing before the ball comes in. Make sure you cool. When they slot in the ball, you run after the ball. You don't go before the ball. But and Timo Werner is someone who can run. I don't know why he rushes to go and wait for the ball. He should allow the ball to move before he runs and hit the ball into the net of our opponents. And in avoiding those traps, he needs to work extra hard. I don't know what he's doing at training. He seems to be repeating those mistakes over and over again, which quite baffles me. And so he needs to improve with respect to that and make sure he does better in the upcoming games. And also, I'm having an idea as to the kind of lineup that we should be deploying against Man City in the finals of the Champions League, as I even highlighted in my presentation in this same episode. Like we have dealing with the threat of Man City, we need Edouard Mendy in post, Reece James, Rudiger, Christensen, or Thiago Silva, any of them. But I may prefer Christensen because of the youthfulness and the speed. And later, maybe Thiago Silva should be given some minutes in the second half for the finals. And also in middle, N'Golo Kante, Jorginho has proven to be tactical player in recent games, as in he does mark his lines very well. When Kovacic came in, Kovacic was the culprit with respect to the mistake that Chelsea made leading to the goal of Leicester City. And so he made that mistake. I don't know whether it was as a result of match fitness. You know, he just came back from injury. And so he needs to improve upon his match fitness. I trust him to do a diligent job in the final if he gets the opportunity. And then on the wing side there, we should have Kalou Hudson-Odoi and then Ben Chilwell there. And then up front we have Pulisic, Mount, and then where Timo Werner or Kai Havertz, any of them could do in the final against Man City. We're trying to shape up to play Man City. Please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, do well to hit the subscribe button and by touching the notification bell. And also touch the notification bell after you subscribe to the channel. Share the program, most importantly. Do let me know in the comment box what you feel about my presentations, and also most importantly, you share the program for me. without much ado, I draw the curtains on today's presentation of Chelsea, the review of Chelsea versus Leicester City. Cheers. I love you wherever you are. Bye-bye.